Welcome to Mayhem. Welcome to the Verizon pregame. Game 1, Avalanche, Jets, and Blue Collar Hockey Mad, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. The Colorado Avalanche ranked first in the NHL with 302 total goals. MacKinnon, Makar have historic playoff numbers, but some of the Avs are playing the underdog role. The man who intends to slow them down, Connor Hellebuyck. He'll likely win the Vezina as top goalie. He's the Jets' meal ticket to the city's first Stanley Cup. It's a whiteout in Winnipeg, a tradition that started in 1987. They're ready for game 1 in Winnipeg, inside and outside. Here comes the flyover. Goosebumps. We just heard them go right over top of the arena. This place shook. That was one of the coldest things I've ever felt.
It was like we were outside. Unbelievable.
Offense against defense, Cassie. This is an old school checking line for Winnipeg. Going up against Nathan MacKinnon.
And look at Lowry and MacKinnon just looking at each other, recognizing the atmosphere and the moment of this start. Game 1 of this series, a big first shift needed by both those centermen.
Adam Lowry, Mason Appleton of Green Bay, Wisconsin, Nino Niederreiter. The checking line up against Nathan MacKinnon, Mikko Rantanen, and 39-year-old Zach Parise. No Jonathan Drouin in the opening series for Colorado.
And what a big moment for Zach Parise, who had retired, decided to come back, and now has an opportunity with the Colorado Avalanche to win his first Stanley Cup.
One elite team will be going home early, something that happened to both teams last spring. Josh Morrissey, elite NHL defenseman, number 44, sends it in, and Makar, another elite defenseman, goes back to get it. Here's MacKinnon, 51 goals during the regular season. Rantanen throws it to space, but it's only Lowry there. Just onside at the line. Expect a hard forecheck from this line as Rantanen breaks out. Here comes MacKinnon. Don't want to give him space. Drops to Parise. Soft shot. Saved by Hellebuyck. He's able to cover up. His backup tonight, Arvid Holm. Holm has never appeared in an NHL game. Annunen out with an illness. So it's Arvid Holm, the backup. Played the ECHL this year and the American League. Forecheck. Here come the Avalanche now, looking to strike first. We mentioned they failed to score the first goal in all 7 games against the Kraken last spring. Nifty redirection by Nichushkin, that's gloved, 68 years old. He was a second-round pick of the old Atlanta Flames. Cale Makar, wrist shot, save, Hellebuyck, it's loose. Trying to take it out. Oh, another save by Hellebuyck. Get that pad out there. The Avalanche off to a good start, getting scoring opportunities, but Hellebuyck shuts the door as Ehlers brings it out. Here comes Sandberg, the defenseman shot, deflected, saved by Georgiev. His first test of the night. Stanley regroups, Ehlers chips it in. First go, Jets go chant of the night. Cogliano in deep. Trennan. The other bottom 6 for Colorado can respond in this postseason. Winnipeg arguably has more depth. Obviously, Colorado has more high-end talent. Nemestikov wins the race to the dots, prevents the icing. Colorado easily gets it out. As it comes to Pionk, nice pass to Nemestikov, but he's bothered from behind. And Caleb Jones, number 82 out there to Jack Johnson. Nemestikov has to wait for Gustafsson to...
Yeah, and they want a forecheck. You know, if you're going up against Nathan MacKinnon and his line mates, keep the puck in your offensive zone. They have to play defense. It's a good strategy so far early here for the Winnipeg Jets.
2-on-2 now, Nichushkin. Here's Walker, the defenseman, rips it, shoulder saved by Hellebuyck. Glove down by Walker, acquired from the Flyers. Down, can't for Dillon. Nichushkin's a man in front. Off the skates of Middlestat. Playing his first career NHL playoff game, number 37 in white, acquired from the Buffalo Sabres. Quick re-entry, Nichushkin. Looking, leaves it for Manson. Shot! Another pad save by Hellebuyck. He's on his game early. He looks sharp. Turnover, Middlestat. Goes to Manson. He's got more room. Fires into the gut of Hellebuyck, and he'll cover it up. Makar, career high in assists this year with 69 and points, more than his Norris Trophy winning season back in 2022. Won the Cup, the Smythe, and the Norris. He has the puck again. Home ice so important in these Stanley Cup playoffs. So far in these playoffs, the home team has won each game. Just onside, it was close. Hit from behind, no arms in the air. Play continues, and here comes Makar. Crowd doesn't like it. Nifty little pass by Parise. That was in his feet. MacKinnon dancing, shot, just wide. Makar. Avalanche off to a crispy start right now. Caleb Jones chips it to Miles Wood. Ranson in front. So Wood gets a shift with MacKinnon and Ranson in. And now they will change. Here comes Colton. To center Kiviranta. Stanley takes a hit from Colton. Sandberg bounces the puck along the boards. Jones, aggressive pinch from number 82. Brother Seth plays, of course, for the Chicago Blackhawks. Thought Sam Girard might play, but it is Jones. Jack Johnson goes back to get it.
Sam Girard did skate this morning,
yes.
So that's good news for the Colorado Avalanche, but in concussion protocol.
Duhaime. Russell forecheck. He and Trent, a couple big bodies acquired before the trade deadline. Gustafsson trying to hit Iafallo. Good job by Manson to step up. Manson's off to a good start. Goes to Walker. Couple right-handed shooting defensemen. Puck flutters in the air, and Hellebuyck gloves it.
On the road, such an important little subtle piece to a team's success.
Kyle Connor, 34 goals during the regular season, goes to Sandberg, and the former Minnesota Duluth Bulldog, two-time national champion, chips it in. Back comes Manson to Taves. Back to Manson. Comes it around hard. Middlestat battles. Taves. It's in front, save by Hellebuyck. Such a big presence in net. Calm and large. Watch out, Nichushkin has some room. Nichushkin fires, score! Val Nichushkin, 28 goals during the regular season. Only played 54 games and a 82-game schedule. That was a 43-goal pace. He finishes for the first goal, something Avs didn't do last year against the Kraken in all 7 games.
Well, the Jets get caught on a bad change. You can see the defenseman coming off the bench, which allows Nichushkin to attack the dots, get a better angle going up against Connor Hellebuyck, and look at this finish. You know, we've seen a couple chances that the Avalanche have had where they're going blocker side. 3 of Josh Manson's shots have gone blocker side, and there's the goal by Nichushkin.
Just a perfect shot. We mentioned what a start by Manson. He gets an assist. He's been a big presence in this start for Colorado. They have to be ecstatic the way they've started this game in Winnipeg.
Well, they've owned the neutral zone so far here early in this first period, whether it's the step up there by Josh Manson or chipping pucks in.
Carr in front looking for a stick. Reezy whacked it, couldn't quite find it. Here's Appleton. So a dicey change by Winnipeg gave Nichushkin space, and he had a perfectly placed shot. That looked offside at the line. It was. Lowry had to pick up his left skate. A dented Stanley Cup. When
it was funny, but not funny.
Now with it, and there's Jared Bednar, third longest tenured coach now in the league, Cassie. Cooper, Sullivan, then Bednar. And of course, Makar was there for that Stanley Cup. Won the Conn Smythe, the Norris, as we mentioned, and a Stanley Cup. What a year for him.
And to think he almost got fired his first year as head
Yes.
coach, and just the organization showed patience, and it paid off.
They took over late for Patrick Waugh. They missed the playoffs, but they made it 7 straight since. Ehlers! That was a wicked wrist shot off the shoulder of Georgiev and went high off the glass.
That's Winnipeg's best chance of the hockey game so far.
Valeri Nichushkin, career year during the regular season, despite only playing 54 games. His 28 goals and 53 points, again, the most in his career. And he's a monster on the power play. He has 16 power play goals this year.
You know, that second line has to be a factor as well. So for the Colorado Avalanche, nice for them to get on the scoreboard early in this series.
This is a series they do not want to play from behind, is it?
You just get that feeling, right? The team that can come out with the most confidence in game number 1, period by period, is the one that's going to be successful.
Caleb Jones goes back together with Velarde on the forecheck. There's Dillon walking the line, gets it to Connor, the most dangerous sniper on this team. Morrissey! Josh Morrissey is an elite NHL defenseman, 5th in the Norris Trophy voting last year. Should be top 5 again this year. The 29-year-old has tied the game in 1.
And listen to this place. They love it. And you're going to watch the Winnipeg Jets. They're going to get the puck up high. Dillon brings it to the middle of the ice, puts it down, back to Connor, who little scissor pass to Morrissey. Look at the traffic in front. Not only is there a high screen from Nichushkin, but you got Velarde there as well. Georgiev didn't even see it.
Connor and Dillon the assist. A big goal for this home crowd. Lowry around. DeMello will keep it in. Back to Appleton. To Lowry. The captain. Cycle to Appleton. One-timer. Just wow. Morrissey, 10 goals during the regular season. No one has more double-digit goal scorers than the Winnipeg Jets. DeMello muffs on the D-to-D attempt. Rantanen with Parise, 2-on-2. Mikko Rantanen. Nifty pass. Walker has Parise in front. Can't get it to him. And Niederreiter throws it right to Caleb Jones. Hellebuyck stops it in time for DeMello. Both teams changing. 11 shots for Colorado, just 3 for Winnipeg, but the last one went in the net. A screen, soft wrist shot in the upper right-hand corner. Caleb Jones, watched by Nemestikov, looking for the breakout. Trennan does. Big body, acquired from Nashville. Gets it in deep, just over the red line. Samper uses his big body, but it's taken away. There's Gustafsson to help him out. Good aggressive forecheck by the Avalanche in this game. Miles Wood has it. Manson, hard to the net, just wide, looking for the redirection. Taves towards the net, deflected by Alex Iafallo. Look at the puck retrieval by the Avalanche.
This is a big fourth-line shift for the Avalanche. You know, get some momentum back after that Josh Morrissey goal. They're doing their job here.
Quickly up. Kiviranta off the bench with speed. Hard hit in the corner. Shot! Save. Miles Wood in front of the net. Colton gets it back to Taves. Rips it across to Manson, just out of his reach. Good job by Manson. Shot into the glove. But Hellebuyck. What a pace to this game. Here's Monahan. Sean Monahan rips it into the glove. Still free. Saw that a lot late in the season from Georgiev. Those glove saves bounce off his glove and right back in the slot. Toffoli. His backhand is wide, kicked out by Georgiev. Here's Toffoli, man in front. Toffoli saved Georgiev. He had Ehlers wide open in front of the net. Only 18 games with the Jets after being acquired from New Jersey. 7 goals in those 18 games. Finished with 33 in total. A key part of their playoff run. They acquired Monahan and Toffoli, 2 second liners to build depth on this team. Now they have it. Hellebuyck gets a lot on that wrist shot, but good job by Manson to keep it in. Manson again used that long reach, but here come the Jets now. Nemestikov off the skate of Iafallo. Now he dumps it in. Georgiev will hold it. Backhand to Manson. Watch out! Turnover! Shot! Goal!
Nemeshnikov's a guy that is relied on to be versatile for Rick Bowness and his staff. He plays 4th line center right now. Well, he gets a huge go-ahead goal for the Winnipeg Jets. He does it all. He'll play up and down the lineup, wing, both sides, center. And this is his big first goal. And look at the emotion of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Just gave Manson all kinds of flowers for his start in this game. And then he put it right on the tape of Namestnikov. But in terms of guys,
yes,
he's in the top of the list, right?
You don't cheer for teams as broadcasters, but you do cheer for people. And I think a lot of people are cheering for Rick Bowness.
Here's Samberg. Watch it turn over. In front. Kevin Grant to score! Miles Wood has tied the game at 2. Both teams dishing out early pizzas that have resulted in goals for the opposition.
Well, this is a defensive pair in Stanley and Samberg that the Avalanche have to take advantage of. And it looks like everything's under control. And just a giveaway there by Samberg. He's trying to go to the middle of the ice instead of making the easy play to the wall. And a great job here by Wood. He stays patient, comes to the middle of the ice, recognizes that there's a turnover, and he's in a perfect position for this opportunity.
Former Boston College Eagle. Interesting contract over the summer. 6 years, $15 million. Got a lot of term to play that rugged bottom six role. And that investment has already paid dividends. A playoff goal from Miles Wood. Here's MacKinnon. Shot, score! The Avs have taken the lead.
And now listen to this building. It is silent. 2 quick goals by the Colorado Avalanche. And again, just the inability of the Jets to get the puck out of their zone in a high turnover area right around the blue line. And Nathan MacKinnon, it's that stick handle. You know, right before he shoots, it fools goaltenders all the time. Is he going to pass? When is he going to shoot? 2 goals in 18 seconds.
This is Nathan MacKinnon's 78th career playoff game. He's got 45 goals now.
Wow.
His numbers get better in the postseason. That's not normal, people.
For him it is, though. That's the difference. You know, that's the type of player he is. The bigger the stage, the better he is. He's so consistent all year long, but this is the time of year where he just shines. So
unique. No one plays faster or more ferociously in the postseason than Nathan MacKinnon. He's like a runaway SUV with no brakes, with all that skill and those hands. And then, of course, that finishing shot. The Jets trail again at home, 3-2. Just over 4 minutes left. John Butchergrass, Cassie Campbell, best goal! We're tied again! Mark Scheifele, the 6th goal of the first period.
And this is what the Jets have to do. They have to get in on the forecheck. They get the puck from high to low, and then they go to work. Led by Connor, you have Velarde right close, good support. He creates the 2-on-1 with Scheifele in front. Watch Scheifele just push off the defender and find his stick open, his body open. Just a perfect play by number 55 to go upstairs.
He's a monster for Winnipeg. He's one of those big-time players. He likes this atmosphere.
He's one of only 2 Jets players to have played in every single playoff appearance since Winnipeg returned, him and Lowry.
MacKinnon, Rantanen, push from behind, play continues. Trevor Hansen, Eric Furlat are our officials here in Winnipeg for game 1. Aggressive forecheck, but Rantanen gets it, and now there's some room. Ooh, almost connected with MacKinnon. Hellebuyck will get it away from Nate Dawg, and Manson pinches aggressively down the wall to keep it in. Here's Lowry now. Final minute of the first period of the first playoff game between Western Conference teams. Makar in the corner. Keon, Kiviranta combined. 14 shots, Colorado, 7 for Winnipeg. Teams Both bat out of the air. Here comes Toffoli looking for someone. He finds Monahan. Monahan across. Swing and a miss. Pion fired almost under the right armpit of Georgiev, but he squeezes it.
So Bucci, we've had 3 goals in 1 minute and 6 seconds. Here's the first one on a Sandberg giveaway by Wood. And then immediately, 18 seconds later, MacKinnon just rifles one past Connor Hellebuyck. And then it's Mark Scheifele's turn as momentum was going back and forth and back and forth. What a first period we've been able to witness here in Winnipeg.
The point just wide, rebound. Georgiev just slapped it to the corner. Scheifele was there ready to knock in the goal. The 7th of the period. Instead, the first period winds down. Velarde, Pion to Morrissey. Walker behind, and the buzzer sounds. What a first period. Scheifele and Walker exchange shoves. Now Nichushkin got the first one of the 6 first period goals. 6 goals on 22 shots. That's a .727 save percentage for the goalies. Here comes Rantanen. Shot saved by Hellebuyck. He tried to bank that off his head or back to give the Avalanche the lead. So right off the get-go, the second period has a grade A scoring chance. Parise sees DeMello come down the wall aggressively. And now the forecheck begins for Winnipeg. Rantanen has options off the skate. This will be icing as it went off the skate of Parise. On the faceoff dots. Scheifele wins that one. Pionk has room to the net. Well wide. Parise will backhand it, but gloved down by Pionk. In the air, just over the blue line, it's ruled. So we're onside with Scheifele. Working on Makar. Scheifele, a good puck protector, but MacKinnon comes in to help out. Chips it up, and it comes out of the zone. The Avalanche got a goal from the first line, the second line, and the fourth line in the first. That would be a great recipe for them. They also give up 3. Dillon, Pionk, down low. The dangerous Connor rips it. Easy save for Georgiev. Velarde now. Good zone time for the Jets. Makar has it now. Backhand pass, 3-on-2. Here comes MacKinnon in the zone. Parise, shot. Save by Hellebuyck. Scheifele tape to Toffoli. Nifty pass to Ehlers, can't quite connect. And Georgiev covers up. Now Kiviranta comes in. Connor Hellebuyck, college hockey product. UMass Lowell helped bring them to a Frozen Four. And now he is building a Hall of Fame resume, piling up the wins. Still just 30 years old. Stops that one. Be careful. Comes to Colton now. And now the Avalanche go to work. Jack Johnson deflects just wide. Caleb Jones pinching. Stops. It's hit by Sandberg. Wood comes over, throws it to space, and Jack Johnson will get it. Former Michigan Wolverine backhands it in. Here's Wood. He has scored this game. Quick, hard pass to Johnson. Caleb Jones towards the net. Deflects. Taken by Nemestikov. Looking for space. Goes up the wall to Gustafsson. And out.
The work that Ross Colton line did on that last offensive zone shift, just the battles in front, trying to create screens, trying to take away the eyes of Connor Hellebuyck. All 3 of them working hard in that area in the offensive zone.
There's Hellebuyck, made 60 starts during the regular season. Nice pass to Appleton. He begins to break out, but that goes off the skate of MacKinnon. And watch out, here comes Walker. Drops to MacKinnon, stops. Trying to go to Rantanen, but a good stick there by Niederreiter. Hellebuyck already has 275 career wins. Winnipeg gave up just 197 goals during the regular season, the fewest in the NHL. He won the Vezina in 2020. He'll likely get his second at the NHL award show in Las Vegas in June. Lehkonen takes the pass from Nichushkin. Walker very aggressive in the offensive zone. He's been deep a lot. Mittelstadt has room. Mittelstadt looking. Good pass. Walker wide. Battle ensues. It comes out in front. Good stick by Pionk, but here's Mittelstadt looking for Toews. He has him. Toews. Nichushkin fires, never got there. Lehkonen swung it across, but just wide. Another good shift for the Avalanche. Nichushkin, nifty play at the blue line. Mittelstadt. Nichushkin, just wide. The long change period. And right now, Colorado threatening to take the lead. Toews blocked in front. Almost a nifty pass from Lehkonen to Cogliano, who just came off the bench. Winnipeg needs a change. One player is able to, but the other four are still out there.
If Cogliano was a right-handed shot, that puck was in the back of the net.
Cogliano in front, save, Hellebuyck. Another save on Duhaime. Two grade A chances for Colorado. Hellebuyck's big goalie pads are there. Ehlers now attacking. But then quickly the Avalanche respond, and Duhaime will send it in. Trenin. Yakov Trenin cycles, and Duhaime's on the hunt. Scheifele. Makar steps up nicely to close the gap and knock it away, but it comes back to Toffoli, who sends it in.
Possession, but that's the philosophy of Rick Bowness. In the offensive zone, I want Scheifele out there. In the defensive zone, I want more of Adam Lowry.
Still got 4-on-4 hockey for 50 seconds. Rantanen, dangerous. Monahan's been a little quiet in this game. As it comes back to Manson on the right point. Lehkonen cycles to Rantanen. Chokes up in front. Manson just wide. Grade A opportunity for Josh Manson to give the Avs the lead, but it goes begging wide of Hellebuyck.
Man, has he had some chances in this game. He's supposed to be a shutdown defenseman, physical guy, but he's been up in the play and wide open on that chance.
Here comes Pionk. Ehlers! 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 Oh, he sent it across the Pionk. Georgiev's trying to cover it up, and he finally does. His bodies go flying. As Nathan MacKinnon, what a season. 51 goals, 89 assists, 140 points in the MVP conversation with Nikita Kucherov. It's going to be one of those two that take home the Hart Trophy this year. Here's Manson again. Shot. Save. Hellebuyck. It's loose. Scheifele gets it out of trouble. Throws it around. And here comes DeMello. Chipped in by Velarde just past the red line. 3-3. After one, we're still there. Here's Nichushkin, who scored the first goal of the game. Looking to use that long reach. Nichushkin. Lehkonen. Save. Hellebuyck. Nichushkin chops at it as Hellebuyck covers up.
He had 1 point in the 5 games that returned, but then scored 2 in the last game of the season, and I think that helped him coming into the playoff series. Been excellent tonight.
Like we said, career high, 28 goals. 2-on-1. Here comes Lowry. First one who saw that puck go in, it was a delayed reaction from everybody.
Well, a block shot by Niederreiter, and he actually breaks his stick, but it helps Adam Lowry because it stops the puck from going down further. You can see it just sort of tees it up for him. And it's a 2-on-1, and Lowry just walks right through and puts this 5-hole on Georgiev and then points to the net as part of his celebration. But that broken stick of Nino Niederreiter.
And it went along the ice. Morrissey now. The Jets have the lead in front. Loose. Slapped out by Ehlers, and it comes to Rantanen. Here comes MacKinnon. 10 shots on goal, 4 goals for Winnipeg behind Georgiev. Here's MacKinnon winding up. Shot from the point. Gets loose in front. MacKinnon shot blocked by Morrissey. Here's Walker shot blocked by Toffoli. Walker gets to it first. Jets change. Ehlers off a turnover. He's got to wait, though. Toffoli would have been offside. Dylan DeMello fires in. He was a plus 46 during the regular season. Number 2 for the Jets. That's a Winnipeg Jet record. The Jets have the lead midway through the hockey game. 4 goals on 10 shots. Cogliano softly chips it in. Give Dylan an assist on the Lowry goal. Trenin, bad angle shot. Hellebuyck's there. Caleb Jones makes a nice move to Duhaime in front. Saved by Hellebuyck again, and Stanley looks to get out of trouble. He does. Comes to Iafallo, who was camped out between the hash marks. Velarde, turnover. Here he comes. Velarde, shot save. Georgiev rebound in front. It's loose. Poked away, and Rantanen has it. Here comes the 27-year-old Finn. 55 goals last year, 42 more this year, and he has the puck now. Big body, great hands. Shake and bake, breaking ankles is Makar to the net. Never got there. It's loose in the crease. Can't find it, and Connor makes a nifty play. If they hurry, Scheifele pulled down, and the first power play of the game is going to go to the home team. Namestnikov, nice play to keep it in. A fourth liner who's on this power play unit. This is the second unit. Velarde leads them in power play goals. To Foley. Here's Ehlers. Back to Pionk. To the net, just wide. Namestnikov has scored in this game. Goes to Pionk, Ehlers. Neil Pionk, Namestnikov, one-timer is just wide. Ehlers. Has it back, save Georgiev, but Namestnikov is the first one to the puck. Namestnikov fires, just deflected, high off the glass. It stays in play. Pionk has it. Keeps it in to the corner to Namestnikov. Avalanche defenders tiring a bit. Niederreiter to Ehlers, walking the line, skating the line. Now he turns on the Jets. Around the net, he has Namestnikov. They'll keep it. Curl in the middle. Now he goes backhander. Save Georgiev off the backhand attempt by Namestnikov. And there's a clear by Trenin. And now here comes the top power play unit for the Jets. That's Morrissey, the quarterback. 17 power play assists this year. Velarde led them in power play goals with 9. Number 13 is out there now. And here comes Connor. Swift skater. Scheifele sends it across. Nice pass to Monahan. Across towards Velarde. He's their guy on the power play. And Manson gets it. Just gets it out. 20 seconds left on the power play. Morrissey. Here's Connor. Snakes his way through. Looking for one more setup. Here they go. Scheifele protecting so well all night. Comes back to Morrissey. Hellebuyck slaps his stick. Lets him know they're coming. Morrissey shot. Oh! Rebound in front. Velarde out of the box is Walker. That'll prevent the icing. 3 shots on goal on that power play. Box out. Rantanen. Ehlers. Look at him move. To Monahan. No penalty coming. There's Stanley. Wide on purpose. Looking for a redirection, but taken by Makar. His pass, nice catch by Wood. That was bouncing a bit. Wood, Kiviranta. Shot blocked. Stanley the block, and now come the Jets the other way. Monahan's it to Foley, but Makar swiftly gets back. Foley looking for Monahan, can't catch. 2-minute warning coming in the second period. Pass it back! Oh, what a save! Georgiev robs Connor.
What a treat. You get to watch Cale Makar in one game and Quinn Hughes in the next.
Nichushkin dancing, but Connor with the back pressure, and he'll send it across. Velarde. Here he comes. Gabe Velarde has Scheifele. He shoots. Another shoulder save. Georgiev. He's having a huge end to the second period. Keeping it a 1-goal game. Manson. Again, more back pressure from Kyle Connor. And the Jets have it. Ehlers can't get it. Here's Makar now. Coming up on the 1 minute to go call here in Winnipeg in the second period. 24 shots Colorado, 18 Winnipeg. Jared Bednar would like to get Nathan MacKinnon on the ice for one more shift to end the second. Here's Makar. He's got room. Makar to the net. Saved by Hellebuyck. A lot of traffic in front. MacKinnon has it now. Makar, MacKinnon. He walks in. Shot blocked. Pionk with the block, but he gives it to Jack Johnson. Makar changes. MacKinnon has it. Josh Manson on the right point. Shot. Parise blocked. MacKinnon trying to fish it out, but good job by Monahan. Glove by Johnson. Offside, Rantanen unable to get out of the zone. The Jets and Avalanche meeting in the Stanley Cup playoffs for the first time. Both lost in round one last year. Avalanche to Seattle, Winnipeg to the Vegas Golden Knights, who went on to win the Stanley Cup. And after 40 minutes here in Winnipeg, we got a one-goal game.
You're going to see a ton of Nathan MacKinnon here in this third period. I think he's going to probably play about 8 to 9 minutes to get them back in the hockey game, but continue to use his speed, in particular through the neutral zone.
The Jets, the best team in the NHL when leading after 2. They lead after 2 in game 1. The highest scoring playoff game thus far in the Stanley Cup playoffs. The first one in the Western Conference. All 4 home teams, one in the East. Here comes MacKinnon, right out of the gate. Off the crossbar, rebound, another save by Hellebuyck on Makar. Wow, lightning struck twice, but the Avs denied.
And on cue, right through the neutral zone. I mean, Nathan MacKinnon just takes off. Watch him look ahead. How much space do I have? Where are my holes? He just goes right through 2 Jets defenders and puts this short side right off the post behind Connor Hellebuyck. And that's what he has to do in the third period for the Colorado Avalanche to have a chance to come back in this hockey game, is find his speed through the neutral zone and on the rush.
Man, he puts on those turbo boosters. It is something to watch.
I love how he looks ahead, though. Where's my space? Where can I bust through? And goes right through those seams.
So Colorado, the push is already on here in the third. It should be a wild third period here on ESPN2. Nichushkin, soft pass in front, another save by Hellebuyck. Over in great position to deny Casey Middlestat playing his first career Stanley Cup playoff game. After 7 years in Buffalo, off the turnover, Nichushkin, Middlestat has a chance. Can't quite corral it. Backhands it to Nichushkin. Plays it to himself off the wall. Manson keeps it in. Here's Lehkonen. What a pass. But just behind Nichushkin, and DeMello was there. Taves to the nets, just wide. Off the end boards and right to Lowry, who gets it out. So good initial push by the Avalanche. Here in the third period, down by 1. Here's MacKinnon. You know, it can happen quickly with him. Appleton, Niederreiter, just out of his reach. Looking to tee that up. Lowry, he'll cycle here whenever they can in the third period. Takes down Rantanen. Lowry in, Dangle, shot, post, both posts. It hit 3 posts. The left post, the right post, and back to the left. The crowd thinks it went in, but I don't think it did. Now, Winnipeg says it's in. It looks like Adam Lowry has made it a 2-goal game. Let's see. Bonus says check out the replay.
Well, let's take a look as Adam Lowry comes off the wall. Does it get completely behind the red line? And right there,
I don't know.
That last middle bounce looks like it might have. But boy, was this close, and they're going to take a look at it.
So it's tough to tell those angles. I mean, you might see white, but the puck is not on, like it's not on the surface on the goal line. So sometimes in the air, you do see white below the puck. They'll look at several angles before they give a definitive answer. Remember, it has to completely break that play, and I'm not convinced it does.
After reviewing the play at 16:29, the puck completely crossed the goal line.
It did.
Wow. Lowry, the battle on the half wall between him and Rantanen, he comes out and he just busts into the middle of the ice. And he gets this opportunity. Watch this battle here as the two of them just go at it. Lowry gets up, he gets inside position. Just a beautiful pass there by Mason Appleton. And man, was this close. And you said it, Bucci, it hit 3 posts. And the angles that Toronto must see a little bit different than the ones we're getting on our screens, but it's a game of inches.
Man, that was close. It looked like That one little trundle, the puck did go all the way over. So Jared Bednar now has to kill this penalty. His team is down 2. This time the Jets have their first unit on the ice to begin the power play. They didn't last time because they had a shift when the penalty was called. Morrissey to the net, just wide. Again, Velarde is their guy who leads them in power play goals. Number 13 sets up shop right in front of Georgiev. Monahan comes outside the zone. Velarde 9 power play goals. Kyle Connor just 5. He's not a big power play guy. He's more of a score off the rush guy. Number 81, but he's out there and he has it. Here he comes with speed. To Monahan, back to Connor. Sends it around and he knows Velarde is there. Support from Scheifele. Nifty backhand pass to Monahan, and Morrissey is set up. The quarterback, 17 power play assists during the regular season. Velarde, nifty pass to Monahan, it comes to Connor. Velarde's really nifty around the net with those hands, the right-handed shot. Connor, shot, saved Georgiev. Comes to Morrissey. 50 seconds left in the power play for the Jets. Kyle Connor. Scheifele down low, quick pass, saved Georgiev again. Denied Monahan. Josh Morrissey to Scheifele. Morrissey shot just wide. Connor again. Down to Velarde. Watch out, here comes Morrissey. One-timer! Score! Connor does it!
Stuck in their zone, all but 25 seconds left in his power play. There's the initial chance by Monahan as they isolate McCarr, creating 2-on-1s all over the ice, eventually move it from low to the half wall, all the way across. Just watch them make the Avs penalty kill move, and no chance for Georgiev as Connor with just a big one-time shot. Lots of traffic in front as well.
The 9th goal of the game. And now the Jets have a 3-goal lead at home. And now the playoff hockey intensity begins and continues, as obviously the Avalanche are frustrated at this point.
Appleton, the only one getting the penalty, and a big power play opportunity here for the Avs.
Got to get one here. Down 3, but plenty of time. Shot just trickles wide. Rantanen. Of course, he'll move all over. He has it now. McKinnon by himself on the other side of the ice. McCarr gives it to him. Wrist shot, saved. Poked away. Nichushkin has it. Nice pass to McCarr. Rantanen's open. If he wants him, he'll wait and go to McKinnon. McCarr shot. Score! Arturi Lehkonen with the redirection. Hellebuyck went down. There was contact, but the goal is good for now. Arturi Lehkonen with the redirection. And for now, it's 6-4. Let's see the contact, Cassie.
Boy, does McCarr get this off in a hurry. Just 2 little steps into the middle, creates a better angle for himself, and then fires it. And there you can see the tip by Lehkonen. Some traffic in front there. You see Nichushkin. Is he outside of the blue paint? Does he allow Hellebuyck to take his blue paint? That angle you can't quite really tell. Hellebuyck doesn't like it. There's no question about it.
Of course, if you challenge and fail, they go back on the power play again. It's a 2-goal lead.
And I think Nichushkin's outside of that blue paint. That allows Hellebuyck the free space that he's earned.
Here's a great shot of it right here.
Better. His feet are outside, just his butt's in the way there. I think that's a good call by the officials to allow that goal to stand.
And a good no challenge by Rick Bowness. With us, of course, for every game and through the Stanley Cup final. Wood shot, deflected just wide.
That was close.
That would have made it a 1-goal game. Again, plenty of time for the Avalanche, the highest scoring team in the league, to get 2 more goals.
This game has had everything in it today. I mean, just unbelievable.
Goals are coming in bunches, aren't they? 10 and counting. Ehlers. Bothered by Parise, chips it high, off the glass, still in play to Monahan, and in front! Good recovery by Walker as Toffoli was on the doorstep. Look at Cale McCarr skate. Little chip, chase. Hellebuyck up the wall to Ehlers. A nice play by the Winnipeg goaltender. And Ehlers gets it out of trouble. Did Nathan MacKinnon now. Surrounded, as he will be the rest of the game. Looking for that little bit of space. Zach Parise, 39 years old, to MacKinnon. Watched by Dillon. Quick turn. Another quick turn. Tried to sauce it back to Johnson, but Ehlers makes a nice play. Ehlers looking. Trailer. Velarde. Velarde chases it down. MacKinnon, short pass to Cogliano, but he gives it right to Pionk. Pionk to Connor. Turnover. This is where things can happen. Connor fires. Went off MacKinnon and into the netting.
Well, that's a skill in itself.
Connor, shot just wide. Connor starting to warm up. He's becoming a factor now. Here he is again. Score! Guess who?
And the heavy minutes that the Avs defense, their top four in particular, have to play. And it's starting to wear them down a little bit as the Winnipeg Jets just keep throwing four lines over the board. They get the puck in low and they just go to work. They're finding open space. How about Velarde? Remember the pass he made on the Scheifele goal to find him, and another beautiful pass to find Connor.
You saw the shot of the backup goaltender, Arvid Olm, the 25-year-old, has never appeared in an NHL game. On and out with an illness. That's 7 goals now allowed by Georgiev. Give Velarde and Scheifele the assists. Kyle Connor's a dirty, slippery player. And he's got his second. Shot towards the net, bouncing. Seven to 4 as we approach the midway point of the third. Iafallo back in there now. Walker. Here's Trenin backhand. A weak one. Easy save by Hellebuyck. 22 shots on goal. 7 goals for Winnipeg. But again, part of the Colorado issue, Cassie, is how they play as a group in front of Georgia. There's a lot of grade A from the green tees.
I mean, right down Main Street, and you know they're going to be talking about that at the end of the game. Just the opportunities that they gave up to the Winnipeg Jets, just of high quality. You know, Georgiev has to be better. There's no question about it, but so does the team in front of him.
And we've heard Jared Bednar down the stretch after one game say he's got to make a save there. He's got to make a save there for the boys. And he's done that in this game as well. But 7 have gotten by him. And the Jets are looking to make it 5-0 for the home teams in this year's Stanley Cup playoffs. It's great NHL fans and the passion they bring to every rink in North America can make a difference.
You think you score 7 goals in a hockey game, you're going to win it. But the way this game has gone, you know, I think anything can happen still here for the Avs.
Absolutely. I don't want to say the Jets are on their heels, but it's like, you're right. Hellebuyck's like battling in his crease. He knows they're coming. There's bodies to the net. There's deflections. Manson, again, like that shot. Down below the wood. He's got room and he shoots it. Short side and high. I think they're screaming overrated towards Georgiev. Here's Middlestat. Nice move off the wall. Backhand pass. It's bouncing. It's loose. Penalty coming up. After with the power play. Wood stuffs it in, but it's a whistle. Here's the play in question. But nonetheless, that's the trip. And here's the power play for the Avalanche. They scored on their first one. Try to make it a 2-goal game now. 8.5 to go. Lehkonen pass over. What a great stick by Pionk. Rantanen was there for a tap-in goal. Neil Pionk with a good defensive play. Here's MacKinnon now. Rantanen chips it, tries to chip back to Makar. Can't get it. Puck bounces. Comes to Makar. They give him room. Here's Lehkonen. McKinnon bothered. Here he has it. Nathan McKinnon to the net. Chuskin stepping up shot. Rantanen kicks it to his tape but can't quite put it in. Now Makar has it. McKinnon wants it. Slaps his stick. He has it. Goes to Lehkonen now. Again, Chuskin in front of Hellebuyck. Rantanen on the weak side. There he is. Rantanen, one-touch pass. It's loose. McKinnon. Oh, another diving play by Pionk. Makar shot. Score! Twisted wrister. Cale Makar. It's 7-5.
Lots of traffic in front from Rantanen, but I think this clearly goes right in, right off Makar's stick. And just how shifty he is. A few chances earlier for the Avs. They do a nice job recovering the puck, and just watch him. He's continually moving his feet. You don't know if he's going to pass or if he's going to shoot. He has the option to go back to McKinnon. He fakes that and just walks right down, and what a shot. Hellebuyck doesn't even see it. You can tell Lehkonen's in front with all kinds of traffic. And
unassisted goal for Makar. One of the best wrist shots in the league. Kyle Connor sprinting. 2-on-1. He's got Scheifele. His pass was muffed, and Makar gets it. Now McKinnon comes back. Toffoli closes on him. McKinnon across, looking for Mittelstadt. Can't quite connect. Jets got back in pretty good position there. Both teams now trading chances. McKinnon denied by Morrissey. Throws it across. Shot. Save. Comes back out. Chuskin can't get it, and the Jets have it. Boy, this game gets crazy, then it calms down, and right now we're kind of in that crazy stage.
oh, man.
What's going to happen?
Imagine coaching this game.
Oh, man, forget about it. This was what like in the late 80s and the 90s trying to coach NHL hockey. Guys would get 4-goal games and be -4s. Comes up to Miles Wood. Obviously would pull the net minder with this current configuration. Save Hellebuyck. Another bad angle shot. A couple of chances there for this Avalanche. With big hit high ball from Manson. Shot from the point was going wide. Still blocked wide by Hellebuyck. Good shift here by the Avs. Manson leaves it for Miles Wood. Winding up. Wood shot. Save Hellebuyck. And the Jets getting out of trouble, and they'll change. Over the boards comes Mittelstadt and Lehkonen and the Chuskin. So maybe the next shift, the big line is going to be out there. That's when we'll see Georgiev pulled. He's still in there now. Under 5 to go. Down by 2, game 1. Johnson goes to Caleb Jones. Maneuvers nicely to Mittelstadt. One-timer. Big save, Hellebuyck. Lehkonen got a lot on that. Nice pass by Mittelstadt. Good shot by Lehkonen. And a big save by Hellebuyck to keep it a 2-goal lead. Got to think Georgiev is getting ready to go when the big line comes out. Not yet. It's the 4th line. Duhaime, Trenin, now Parise. Here comes Duhaime. Parise tries to hunt it down, but watch out, here come the Jets now. Connor, nifty little pass to Velarde, can't quite handle. Under 4 to go. Bednar's got to get his big line out there, and he's got to get his goalie to the bench. Avs would love a whistle here. Shot on net. See if Hellebuyck covers it up. Walker tries to send it, goes to Taves. Taves knows that. He's going to send towards Hellebuyck, hoping he covers up. He doesn't. Keeps it alive to Scheifele. Here comes Scheifele to Connor. 3.5 to go. Georgiev still in the crease. Now here comes the McKinnon line. Expect Georgiev to skate to the bench here. Walker on net. Hellebuyck should drop that if he can, but so now we have the face-off, and this gives the Avs a chance.
And here's the angle that you can see. It is completely in the net. So the debate is over.
Right.
We were finally able to get that official shot, which shows it was really hard to see it live and even on some of the replays.
Right.
That last angle right there we showed you. You can see the white space. It was a good goal.
Net empty. 6 on 5. Avalanche need 2 in the final 3:20. Makar and Rantanen play catch. Oh, Rantanen can't control it. Lowry has it. The net is empty. This will be icing. taking these big face-offs. And neither of these teams are really great face-off teams, but Rantanen wins that one to MacKinnon, the guy you want with the puck. Makar to Mittelstadt. He goes to Nichushkin. Under 3 to go. Rantanen. Makar, shot. Never got there. Bodies in front. Mittelstadt, quick pass over to Rantanen. Mittelstadt. Here's MacKinnon. Gets around DeMello. Off the skate of Appleton. DeMello can't get it out. Great play, Mittelstadt, but now it's backhanded into the bench by Lowry. The faceoff will come back in the Jet zone. Avs 23rd in faceoff percentage in the NHL. Jets 24th. Here's Makar. The Avs are set up to get within 1. Deflected. Blocked in front. Empty net to clinch the game for the Jets. Can't get it. But they do get it out of the zone, and the Avs have to regroup. Makar leaves it for Mittelstadt now. What a game to be your first career Stanley Cup playoff game for Casey Mittelstadt. That's off Rantanen into the netting. Bednar is one of face-off controlled. Makar has it. He'll settle it down to the net. Blocked. Alexeyev follow. Big block. Monahan to clinch it. Deflected wide by the stick of Makar. Under 2 minutes to go. Avalanche need 2. No overtimes yet in these Stanley Cup playoffs. MacKinnon. Good retrieval. Makar's got space. Rantanen decides not to shoot. Sends it across. Mittelstadt. MacKinnon at a bad angle. Knocked down in front was Nichushkin. His stick is broken. But he's going to stay in front of Hellebuyck without a stick. Nichushkin's stick is broken. Now he's going to go to the bench. Makar. Rantanen replaced by Miles Wood. Here he is. One direction off the bench. No. To MacKinnon. Back to Mittelstadt. Makar. Rantanen needs to shoot. Can't. Good play by Morrissey. And he get it out. This will be icing on the Jets. 68 seconds to go. So Nathan MacKinnon and his teammates get the break that their coach wanted them to have. It also did give the Jets a break too. They were pretty gassed as well.
Fans have gotten their money's worth. There's no question about it in tonight's game. This has been an incredible hockey game to be a part of.
Scheifele versus Rantanen. Face-off won by Rantanen. Here's MacKinnon. To the net. Deflected high into the netting. Nichushkin takes a punch down low from Scheifele. Oh, yeah. See if they call anything here. There certainly were some little gloved haymakers thrown. Going to be a long series. Maybe the craziest of the first round series in these Stanley Cup playoffs. As many expected, these are 2 elite teams. You add up their point total, no other series has as many points combined as these 2 teams. Gets by Mittelstadt. Fans can sense a 1-0 series lead now. Another broken stick. Iafallo has to run to the bench. Pionk rips it around, kept in nicely. Avs still have it. Shot save. Hellebuyck. One more. Rebound. Mittelstadt gets in. Casey Mittelstadt. His first career playoff goal and his first career playoff game. Either him or Lehkonen. And I believe it is Casey at bat who makes it a 1-goal game with 27.1 to go.
And MacKinnon's asking to make sure they check the clock, that it was stopped and set to an appropriate time. Still 27 seconds left in this game, and just a good job by Mittelstadt. He's the first guy on the forecheck. Makes Pionk rim it. That rim allows the Avalanche to keep it in. It's not a direct pass or direct play. And watch Mittelstadt in front as this puck just bounces around. He touches it last. Just bats it over the shoulder of Hellebuyck. But it's him on the F1 in the forecheck. Makes Pionk rim that puck and allows the Avalanche to regain possession.
Might hit the back of Dillon. It did hit the back of Dillon after Mittelstadt knocked out of midair. Hellebuyck made the save, then it hit the back of his defenseman and went in the net.
And the way this game is, of course it did.
That's the 13th goal of the game. Rick Bowness, 29.6. So yes, Tassie, they did add a couple more seconds. It's not over yet. Net empty off the faceoff. Biggest faceoff win for the Jets right there. The net is empty to clinch it, but Granton closes it down. The Avs get a quick re-entry. Get it to 29. Can't. Morrissey gets it out. Under 10. Middlestat throws it in. Hellebuyck. DeMello. That'll do it. The Jets win game 1. The wackiest playoff game thus far in these Stanley Cup playoffs goes to Winnipeg, an unlikely 7-6 win